All right, come on in, Barb. We're going to demonstrate. Barb and I are going to demonstrate. Okay, so green zone to green zone. So my heels are on the blue line, her heels are on the blue line. My green zone is everything on my backhand side. Her green zone is everything on her backhand side. So we're just going to go backhand to backhand, green zone to green zone. We're going to try and keep it in the window, a little lower over the net. Sorry about that. Okay, that's all we're trying to do. Green zone to green zone. Okay, you okay with that, Joe? Okay. You're left-handed, so. You're not. Lorraine's sick. Lorraine's sick. So it's not your fault. So. All right. Yep, go ahead and start. Whoa, a little high. Oh yeah, blue line to blue line. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, wait on your toes. Wiggle your toes a little high. All right, go ahead and start. That one? Oh, I thought you had one in your pocket. I have lots. There we go. So what was messing you up was my angle was too steep for you. Not what you're used to. Okay, good. That's about 100. Okay, so now we're going to switch to back behind the blue line. These folks, people on this side, are going to be targeting the red zones of the people on the other side. So your red zone is your racket, elbow, your racket, hand, elbow. So for Joe, you're going to be aiming for her racket, hand, elbow, which is, in this case, is in her left hand. Jane, racket, arm, elbow. So you guys are going to be practicing your slides, defending red zone shots. You guys are going to be hitting like 50% speed, targeting the red zone. Just give them an opportunity to practice. We'll do about 50 of those, and then we'll change roles. Okay? All right, so I'm going to start off targeting your red zone. Okay, you ready? Oh. Oh. I should have brought out the other hopper. All right, come a little closer to the blue line. There we go. Oh. Can you grab me the other hopper out of my locker? The green and yellow balls out of my locker? Oh! Good stuff. Those are tough, aren't they? Oh, good stuff. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so let's switch now, switch roles. So this side is going to be targeting our red zones now. Thank you, Chai. All right. So you're coming at my racket arm shoulder right here. Uh-oh. We have a whole hopper here now, so. Good job. You're very accurate. Well done. Okay. Okay, now we're going to do touch volleys. Touch volleys. Barb, do you think you and I can demonstrate touch? The little ones, yeah. So you're going to want to be around this side of me so you can see me. All right, so we're going to line up with our rackets, right? And then we're going to back up. Okay. And we're going to go nice, gently. Very gently. So remember, it's okay. So remember, so we don't want to hit and then pull our racket back because then it's too far to the ball, and by the time our racket gets there, it's going too fast. Right? So keep the racket out front. There you go, nice and gentle.
Very coachable, you see?
Yeah. Oops. Oh. These are tough. Oh, so our objective is to, when I hit the ball to her, I don't want her, can you step a little closer? I don't want to have push her elbow back into her rib cage. I want her to be able to receive the ball with her racket and her elbow in front of her rib cage, right? Because if she's pulling back, then we're starting to lose control. So this is all about moving the racket as little as possible, gentle with a firm grip. This sets us up for resets later. So it's a really important small skill to develop. That's why we incorporate it into all of our warm-ups. Because we get a few minutes of work on it every day. Okay, so that's what we're going to try to do. Some days are like that. So just the thing to remember is firm grip and quiet. You want as little movement as possible. So you want to try and just be calm. Okay, so back up a little bit. You're a little close. Oops. So this is all about slowing it down. So when they talk about slowing it down, this is the skill that we're learning. You're slowing it down. Nope. Sometimes. Okay, awesome, you did great. Okay, that's enough of those. Okay, now we're going to practice resets. Do you think you can do some resets? Okay. Okay, so you're going to go to the blue line. I'm going to go to here. All right, and you're going to just give me balls to volley. I'm going to try and reset them back into the kitchen. Okay, so I'll do that. You're going to hit me a ball to volley, and I'm going to hit it back into the kitchen. And then hit me another one. Yeah. So that little skill that we were just doing, those touch volleys, that's all about slowing the game down. That's really important for dink volleys, for reset volleys, and for drop shots. So that's why we practice that little skill and work on it a few minutes every day. Then we come back and we do this. Also tough, work on it a few minutes every day. And before you know it, you're going to be going into drop shot lessons and reset lessons. You're going to have the skill because you've been doing this in your warm-up every day for months and months. All right? Let's try that. Yeah, so you're in the transition zone. A reset means you're trying to reset the point to neutral. So you've been pushed back. You're in a defensive position. So you're just trying to reset it, slow the game down, come forward. Okay. So you can back up, actually. There you go. And you're just trying to reset into the kitchen. It's okay. We have lots of balls. You want to start with that one? Just, yeah, you can drop it into the kitchen. Good one. Yeah. Very nice. Very good. Beautiful. Very nice. Very good. Very good. So you see how the skill that we were working on here applies directly to this? If you're stabbing, if you're slashing, if you're moving the racket too fast, you're not going to be able to hit a drop shot. Very nice. Okay, watch that one in your feet. Sorry? No, I was trying to take a quick look at the clock. I just missed it. Okay. So, think of the soft touch of the drill that we just worked on. Okay? Very nice. That was beautiful. Yes, very nice. Very nice. Yeah. Yeah. Doing great. Well done. Let's do a pickup. Okay, everybody, let's do a pickup and clear the room. Then we'll have a little meeting, a sip of water and a meeting, and then we'll get started on our drills for today. We don't need to worry about sorting the colors of the balls yet. We can do that at the end. And there's tubes there if somebody wants to use a tube.
Sue was sick today, so that's what I'm taking.
Oh, okay. Now that explains it.
Just randomly showed up.
Yeah. I'm missing somebody's card. Is it yours? No, yours is here. Albaugh, Wheeler, Taylor. Whose card am I missing?
Mine's
Yep. Oh, Jolene's. Yeah, I understand. Okay. Good job. Yeah, I'm all done punching. Okay, we're going to work on lobs today. All right, since we're having a sip of water, we can have a chat at the same time. So we're going to work on lobs today. Last time we did this lobs overhead session, we worked on our overheads primarily. Today we're just going to work on primarily our lobs. We're specifically going to work on offensive lobs from the kitchen. Does anybody have any questions about lobs before we get started? Anything that you've been thinking about, wondering about? Higher than the person can reach. Right? So depending on where you're playing indoors, some place like Linwood has a very low ceiling. This place has a pretty high ceiling. Playing outdoors, obviously there is no ceiling, but there's wind to consider. So you have to take all of that into account with your lobs. But I wouldn't sweat that stuff too much. What you really want to work on is just the contact point and getting it launched correctly. If you can launch the ball correctly, everything else will start to come into play, or everything else will start to come into place. All right, so let's go ahead and let's do it. The idea is to get the ball to hit the ground behind them, if you can, right? So we'll talk about that in there, but just to give you a sense of surprise is always what you're going for in a lob. If somebody's expecting a lob, they're going to be able to go back, they're going to be able to take it out of the air. What you want is enough of a surprise that they can't take it out of the air, that even if they could, they decide, yeah, I'm not going to be a very strong position, so they're going to drop their racket and run around the bounce. That's your first thing you're trying to do. Just get the ball to bounce on the ground behind them somewhere. If you can do that, you've succeeded, because if they go back, their partner has to go back. And now you've pushed them back, you're up at the net, now you have the advantage. So anyway, we'll talk about the details, but that's essentially what we're trying to do. So we're going to start off with just some stationary stuff. All right, so Gary, come and be my partner. All right, you're going to go right back to the baseline. I'm just going to self-feed myself a lob off of the ground, and Gary's going to drop shot it back to me. So you're just going to hit a drop shot back to me. You know how to hit a drop shot, Gary? Do you know how to hit a drop shot? Yeah, just into the net from there. Yeah, exactly. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to go down. I'm going to try and land it between the two lines. He's going to hit me a drop shot. I'm going to go down, try and hit it between the two lines. He's going to hit me a drop shot. I'm going to go down, up, right between the lines, and he's going to hit a drop shot. That's all we're doing right now. So people on this side will be hitting the lobs. People on that side will be at the baseline trying to hit the drop shots. So very simple to start with. All right, Barb and I will start, and then we're going to rotate. All right, you and I switch. You can be here, and I'll hit the drops to you. All right, so you're going to self-feed a lob. Awesome, that was excellent. Catch it? No, just catch it. So you're going to catch it and then self-feed. Okay, I just got to check and make sure everybody else is doing that. Gary, we're catching and self-feeding. Catch and self-feed. Catch the ball and then go back to the blue line and self-feed. So this is not a continuous drill. This is catch and self-feed. Okay. All right, go ahead and self-feed. Yep, nice. Catch. Good. So you're doing great. but you have a tell. I can tell that you're about to lob, right? So I want you to look like you're about to dink, right? So you look like you're about to dink. The racket stays in front of you, and then you just hit a lob. So I want you to look like you're catching the fish in the net, and then hit a lob. Nice. Yeah. I want you to really get under it and lift with your legs. There you go. Oops. That one? Okay. Nice. Good stuff. Very good. Nice. That was a little low. There you go. That was beautiful. Okay. So keep doing that. We're going to rotate, and that's what you're going to keep doing. Okay, let's rotate one position. So Joe, you're going to come and work with me. All right, so same thing. Self-feed yourself a lob. You're going to need a ball. Self-feed yourself a lob. Yep. Yep. So off the ground. I want you to bounce it off the ground and then hit a lob. Okay? Good. Good. That was in. Nice. I don't think it's going to hurt your right arm if we do this with your right hand today.
No, I can't.
You can't?
No.
You just can't.
No.
Oh, okay.
It still hurts a lot.
Okay. Let's fix your grip then. We'll do this left-handed. Fix your grip. Slide your racket down. This fat part here should always be in the fat part of your hand. Okay? And when we do this, our paddle's facing towards the ceiling, and we're lifting with our legs. It's pretty good. For left-handed, that was amazing. That was an excellent lob. Look at that. That was perfect. 10 out of 10. Yeah, nice. Yeah. All right. So that time, you threw the ball down, and then as the ball was coming up, you went down. I would prefer you to go down with the ball. That way you're below the ball when it bounces up, because you want to try and take the ball when it's at its highest point, right? There you go. That was beautiful. Oh, sorry. There's another one. Yes. A little out, but that's okay. Good. So just control the paddle face. I know you're doing it left-handed, so it's a little tougher. Yeah. There you go. Look at that. Perfect. Yes. Yeah, it was a little hard, but that's okay. Your movement was good. Your technique was excellent. Very good. One more. That's perfect. 10 out of 10. Nice. Okay, now you got the method, or you got the technique, so let's work on that. Rotate one position. Come on, Jane. So you're going to do exactly what you've been doing. You're going to self-feed a lob. Yeah, up at the blue line. Up at the blue line. Yeah, I'm back. You're up. No, off the ground. Off the ground. Yeah. Not too bad. Good. That's your best one so far. Good. It's a good one. Good. Okay. We got a little loop on our backhand that we don't need. So I want you to pretend you're dinking, right? A little dink, and then lift with your legs. Here you go. So just pretend you're dinking. Keep the racket in front of you. There you go. That was awesome, Jane. That was excellent. Nice. Beautiful. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, good. Good job. Okay, you got this. We're going to rotate. Yep, just keep working on it. Okay, let's rotate. Nice, Joe. It's a good lob. Let's go, Gary. You're going to do exactly what you've been doing. You're going to just self-feed a lob to me. Yeah, nice. Oops. Yeah. All right, good. Lob is good. Your contact is good, but you've got a backswing in it, so I know you're about to hit a long stroke, right? What you want to do is make me think you're about to hit a dink, right? So let's dink. Yeah, you want to make sure you want to make it look like you're about to hit a dink, and then just lift with your leg and get it over their head. Exactly. Yeah. Disguise it so it looks like a dink. There you go. Yeah, nice. Very good. Yeah. Yeah. That happened because you're using your wrist now. So what I want to see is a wrist lock back, right? So look at my wrist. Only watch my wrist through this shot. Just my wrist. No, you watch the ball. Don't watch the ball. Watch only my wrist. Right? My wrist didn't unbend. I didn't flick it at all. I'm lifting with my legs and my arm at the same time, but my wrist is staying firm. Okay, so let's work on that. Beautiful. Look at that. Yes, nice. Yes. Yeah, good stuff. Okay, you got this. Awesome. Let's rotate. That's okay. Leave the balls, Gary. Don't worry about it. Let's rotate. Come on over, Brian. Your turn. You're going to lob, self-feed, and then lob. There's a ball for you. Okay. Self-feed and then lob. Very nice. A little long. Other than that, your technique was good. Yeah. Good. That was better. Yeah. Good. Good. Yeah, good. Okay. So the only small improvement I could make would be that to open your racket up, face up a little sooner, so that you can get under the ball a little better. Yeah. Well, what you're doing now is you're hitting like this. What I want to see is the racket face more towards the ceiling. Towards no, not more sideways. More under the ball. Racket face under the ball, right? So you can do that. If you do that, you look like you're dinking. You can get a lot of height. And as long as the racket face is open, you can angle it that way, or that way. And they can't tell. But right now, with your racket face down the way it's going, I at least know directionally where the ball is going to go. Even if I don't know the height, I know where it's going. Okay? That was better. Very good. Can't argue with your depth. Your depth is perfect. Yeah, good job. It's excellent. You're a good lobber. All right, everybody, let's pick up. Grab those tubes over there, and let's pick up. And then we're going to do a different version of this drill. We'll get into a 5-person rotation.
Oops, I'm sorry.
No worries. All right, Joe and I will demonstrate this. We're not having a drink yet. No drinking. Okay, we'll be taking a break in about 15 minutes, you guys. Okay, so come right up to the kitchen. We're just going to dink back and forth, okay? Just you and I are going to dink back and forth. There we go. Dink, dink, dink a day, dink a day. Oh, what happened there? Right? Here we go. Dink, 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 dink. Oh, what happened there? So, yeah. So that's what we're going to work on now. So this side is going to have an option of a lob. That side can only dink. Right? You are trying to make your lobs look like you're dinking, right? So same motion. So nobody can tell what you're about to do, right? And that's the element of surprise. The level that you guys are playing at, spend 2 weeks mastering this, people are going to hate you. Because people can't move backwards, they don't know how to retrieve overheads, they're not reading dinks very well. So I want you to look like you're dinking and then just lob it over their heads. We're going to do a 5-person rotation, actually. So we'll have 1 ball, 4 players on the court. So Brian and Joe can start here. Grab the balls in the back court first. Barb and Gary can start here. And Jane can start at the post. All right, so Brian is going to start with the serve. I'll take those. You can throw them in the basket here. Brian's going to start with the serve, so a little dink into the kitchen. You guys are going to dink back and forth. And then at any point after number 3, okay, any point now, this side can dink or can lob. All right, that was out. Okay, we're going to rotate 1 position. 1 position. Gary's going to serve. All right, could we tell Jane was about to lob there? How could we tell? She had a big backswing, right? Okay. Okay, so what we want to congratulate people for is if they fooled us, right? So you guys are going to be the judges about whether or not they fooled you. That was good, Jane. That was really good. Very good, Brian. Did he fool you? Yeah. Did he fool you? Yeah. Very good. Did he fool you? Not really? No? Did he fool you? Did he fool you? No? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So it's good. So it was close, Gary, but everybody knew you were about to lob. But it was still good. It was still pretty good. It wasn't awful. Okay? Ah, that was a good. Was not expecting that. So what made that one so surprising? He held his racket. He did what we call, and don't laugh at this, it's called holding your dink. Right? So you hold your, I told you not to laugh. Okay, so the pros do this all the time. They hold their dinks, which means that they look like the racket's out. It's still, before the ball gets to it, they look like they're about to dink, and then they hit a different shot. So part of what we want to learn here is to hold these shots so that before we make contact with them, while we decide what it is we're going to hit. Because if you can develop that skill, then when we start to do speed ups, you're going to be much better at it. Okay? Oh, sorry, threw a ball at you. That was pretty good. Did she surprise you guys? You guys? Were you surprised? Not really? Not really? Yeah, but that's not my question. My question is, it wasn't a very good lob, but did you know she was going to lob?
Yeah, I think so.
You did? Okay. Bit of a backswing there, wasn't there? Yeah. Okay. So when you watch the video later, you watch for that backswing. It's on the wall in the pickleball room. Just take a picture of it with your camera. That's pretty good. Ah, good. You held your dink. Nicely done. Yep. You're in, Brian. Okay, Gary, stop at the post there. Stop at the post there where you are, Brian. Slide over, Barb. Jane, you're going to come here. All right, so that's going to be our new waiting spot. Okay? Yeah, good, Jane. That was your best one yet. Okay, you're gonna pause here. Oh. You surprised? Surprised? Okay. Aha! Ah, that's a surprise. Surprised me. Here we go. Oh, surprise. She's not supposed to lob, but it was a surprise. Oh, good. I did not see that coming. Well done. Surprise! You can go ahead, Joe. I'm out now. Okay, now this team has a new challenge. I want you to try and get a racket on the ball before it hits the ground.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so they're going to try and surprise you with a lob, and I want you to get a racket on the ball before it hits the ground. So touch once it's lobbed. You might have to run. You might have to run backwards, but I want you to try and touch the ball before it touches the ground. Okay. Good. You got a point. Gary's got a point. No, you can't lob, Jane. This side is just inking. Yeah. This side lobs, this side dinks. No worries. Okay, we're learning. We're learning a new drill. Oh, nobody got a racket on it. It was out. You can lob. Yeah. Oh, Joe gets a point. Joe gets a point. She got a racket on a ball. Okay. You're in, Joe. Oh, Gary gets another point. Gary's got 2 points. 3 points. 3 points for Gary. Gary gets a point. 4 points for Gary. Gary's just showing off now. Get a point. Hey, Bob gets a point. Okay, introduce a new element here. If your lob goes out, you lose a point. Okay, we're going to reset at 0. Everybody's at 0. Point. Whoa. Oh, you're in. Oh, point for Barb. Point for Gary. Oh. Point for Joe. Point for Barb. Nice shot, Barb. I thought you were going to dink there. I mean, lob there. Oh, point for Joe. Joe, how many points you got now? Two. Anybody else have 2 points? One for Brian. Nice save there, Jeff Skinner. Sorry, Stuart Skinner. Out! Oh, Gary touched it. Gary gets a point. He touched it. Gary gets a point. He touched it. Gary gets another point. How many points you got now? 3? 4. 4 points for Gary. Uh-oh. Another point for Barb. How many points you got now, Barb? Okay, we're going to say 3. I think it's 3. Nice. Out. You lose a point. You're down to 3. Barb and Gary are tied at 3. Joe, how many points you got? It's 3 for you now, right? But it was out, so you lose one. So you're down to 1. Gary gets another point. 5 points. Okay, one more. This is our last one. Then we're going to take a break. Then we're going to come back and play a game. Oh! All right, let's have a drink, and then we're going to come back and play a game. Yeah, we can go back in. Okay, we're going to play king and queen of the court. So, Joe, you and I are going to be partners. You can partner with Jane, and you can partner with Brian. Okay, so this is how it's going to go. Joe and I will be on this side. Gary and Jane right here. Or is Jane not here? Okay, Brian and Barb here. Okay, we're going to play 1, 2, 3, lob. Right? So, anytime after the third shot, anybody can lob, either team. Okay? The team that's here will always serve. The team that's the team that just won the last point, I guess. The team that the king and queen will always serve. Okay, but we'll alternate serve between us. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Now, anytime after this, you can lob. You can keep dinking. We lost. Okay, you guys are in. You guys are in. You guys won, so you guys will serve. Okay? You're going to play out the point. Okay, go ahead, serve. 1, 2, 3. Let him. Fault. You guys lose. Come on out. We're in. Okay, you guys win. That? Yeah, he just followed through, took him into the kitchen. Okay, hang on 1 second. Let me get a ball in my pocket. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. We win. You want to serve? You want me to serve? Okay. All right. Oh, it's okay. We're out. You guys are in. 2, 3, live ball. Oh, she faked you out. She went up and then chickened out. Yeah. No, you guys won. You serve. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Oh! Hey, we win! Surprise! 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, we won. 1, 2, 3. Nice try. Okay, we're out. You guys win. I gotta get the door here. Are we in? Okay. 1, 2, 3. We don't have to. No. Just have it. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, is it in? Is it out? It is in? That was borderline. Okay, we won, we serve. All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh, good rally. One, 2, 3. Oh. Okay, I want to remind everybody that our first 3 shots are supposed to stay in the kitchen. So we want to try and keep them in the kitchen. 2, 3. Oh! That was a terrible lob, and I got away with it. 1, 2, 3. One. Oops, that was a little too deep. 2. Good job. Let's try that again. That was really unfair. Let's try it again. Who served? Oh, did I? 1, 2, 3. Oh! Oh, you okay, Brian? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh, try and keep them in the kitchen. 2, 3. That's out. It's out. Hey, we win. We win. Here, you can serve, Joe. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Nice try. No, both your arms are injured.
I got all of that on my thumb. None of that on my paddle.
3. Hey, we're in.
Sorry, dear.
1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Left-handed. Well done.
Oh yeah, I didn't go. Surprise, surprise.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Was that in back there? It was in.
I like being your partner.
All right. Yep. You go back with him. Yeah. So we're not working on that today. That's team movement. That's a different class. Eventually with this group, or when you get with the 350s, you'll start working on that. But today we're just working on getting successful lobs in, working on our disguise, trying to get some context around lobs. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Very good. Oh, well done. Very good left-handed. You're amazing left-handed. I wouldn't be that good left-handed. Want to serve? 1, 2, 3. Oops. Want me to serve? 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that. Let it go. Uh-oh. Try again. Okay, that's 3. Oh, Gary, you were there. All right, so we're playing this game now, and we're putting lobs in context now. So one of the things that we're seeing is, hopefully you're noticing, is that lobs don't have to be perfect to be effective, right? The surprise element is the most important part of a lob. Because if you catch somebody by surprise and their weight's on the wrong foot, or they're bending the wrong way, or they're late getting started for it, the ball's going to get a little bit behind them, right, or a little bit over top of them, and they're going to be looking up while they're hitting. They're not going to know where things are on the ground. They're going to get disoriented, and a bad lob can turn into an effective shot, right? So worry more about your element of surprise than perfect technique initially. Because if you can get the surprise element, if you can get people looking up, backing up, and hitting balls out of the air or position that they're not comfortable with, you're going to get points off. Okay? All right. 1, 2, 3. A little out. Nice try, though. You can serve. 1, 2, 3. Out. One, 2, 3. Oh, there we go. We won it on the dink battle. 1. Oh. Serve again. Try again. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Well, element of surprise there. Oh, nice try. Okay. Oh, that's hilarious. Get out of the kitchen. Okay, we're going to switch to a 5-person rotation now, Barb. You can be in. Just switch to a 5-person rotation. That person can serve every time, play the same game, and just rotate. Nice. So that's a great example right there. That wasn't a great lob, but it was an effective lob. So. What's your